Hello. So today we are going to talk about goal setting. Yes, the children are back to school and we need to help their children set goals for themselves and hold them accountable. So this time what we did in our home is that the children set they had goals that they want to achieve this term, and they set the academic goals for the term. So this term they all knew the subjects that they didn't really perform well and they want to improve upon that subject. So they have stated their academic goals, what they want to achieve and how they are going to achieve everything. That is what they have written down, and I am going to hold them accountable. So they also took some notes to their teachers, telling them their teachers about themselves. They told their teachers, they wrote their names, their ages, the things that they love to do, and the challenge that they are facing, and what they expect or what they want the teacher to do to help them achieve the goals that they have set for themselves for the term. So you can try this with your child, and if you want more, we have the back to school bundle for kids, where we have the goal setting planner, where the children are going to in the goal setting planner they're going to write their goals for the term, ways they are going to achieve that goals that they have written. Yes, you don't just have to write I'm going to do this without writing how you are going to achieve that particular goal that you have set for yourself. And then the child also needs to know why the goal is important to them. So probably they didn't perform in a particular subject the previous term, so this term that is why they want to do whatever thing that is possible. They have to know why it's important that they are setting that particular goal for themselves. And then they also get to write will there be any obstacles, so any obstacles that may prevent them from achieving that particular goal, they note it down and write it down. So if they know some of the things that they can that can prevent them from achieving that goal, so for example, they can say that one thing that can stop me from achieving that goal is not reading my notebooks when I come home. If I don't read, of course I'm not going to be able to achieve my goal. So they state it in there, and ensure that you hold them accountable when they feel this particular their goal for this term. Ensure that you give a copy to their teachers to hold them accountable. You also keep one. You can just paste it somewhere where every family member will see it, to hold that child accountable. So if the child sets the goal and no one holds them accountable, they do anything, they can choose not to even go by the goals that they have set. So you have to ensure that they are following everything that they have done. So if you get the back to school bundle, these are some of the things you are going to get to be able to help your child in this term. And I tell you, if we are able to follow this, my son performed poorly in one particular subject the previous term. It was, I think, when it was the second term, and last term, before they opened school for last term, which is the third term that passed, we sat down and then we reviewed the goals that he set for second term that particular year, and we noticed that he didn't really ensure, he didn't really follow the goals that he had set for himself. Of course he did parts, but he couldn't really follow them. So what we did was that this time in the third term, we had to sit down with him, hold him accountable, ensure he was doing what he had to do. And the results that he got in that particular subject in the third term was amazing. I mean, he did really well. He did well. I think he got an excellence in that particular subject. So you can also do it for your child. Ensure you hold them accountable. If you leave the kids, if you let them just set the goals and then put them somewhere, you are not going to see any results. So ensure that once you have helped them, guided them set that goal, ensure that you are holding them accountable. Ensure they are following whatever they have stated in there. And this by doing this, you will be able to help the child in whatever area that they are facing any challenges at all. So I hope you get this back to school bundle, and we have other resources. This is the learning goals the learning goal planner that we have in there. We have the meal planner. We have, there's a master class also in there. We have 100 questions you can ask every school before you let your child go to that school. And even if you haven't asked any of these questions, it's not too late. You can still make a change in that school. It's one step at a time. Once you know something, you don't just go and then say this is it, but you work from somewhere, and we are going to teach you what you have to do to be able to make that particular influence, to help the school. So this is what I have for you today. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.